Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do.
Hey guys, JansCrazyLife. Look at all the cards I made. So there is 9, 10, 11 cards. All right. So what I did is I used a Project Life kit. I will kind of show it in the video a little bit, but let me show you which one it was. I needed to have some cards ready. Plus we're doing the no spin, make 25 products. Make 25 projects before you can buy anything. So this Project Life just seemed fitting. Anyway, so I have a bunch of Project Life kits. I like to use them for other things besides what they're for. So anyways, I just use this black and white one. Let me show you the cards. At the end of the video, I'll have a process. It's kind of like all over the place, and it's not like a kind of teaching tool. It's just like me recording myself with stuff on my desk and like putting it together. So if you guys want to see that, that'll be at the end of the video. If not, thanks anyway. Okay, so here's the first one. Let me zoom in a little bit. So I use black cardstock, and some of it has glitter from this washi tape. Anyway, it says, "Oh darling," and has this heart, and it's kind of dimensional. Inside it says, "Have a great day," and a place for your sentiment. And on the back I just put that I made it. And then this one says, "Love is patient, love is kind." And then on the inside of it, it has, "Oh darling." And I thought that was super cute. And then there is this one, and it just says bonjour and has all these hearts, and it's kind of dimensional. And then it just says precious moments. And then this one says enjoy the little things, and it has gold foiling with this dimensional heart and circle. And then this one says "Oh darling," and it's got this gold foil card over to the side, kind of make it look a little different. Then there's this one, super simple, says hello, and then it says have a great day. And then there's this one, and this is the glitter washi tape that is making a mess. And then it just says hello, and it's got that glitter washi tape behind it. And then it says remember with that pretty flower on it. And then there is this one that says hello as well. And it's got this different color paper over here. And I kind of layered a bunch of stuff, but it's all the same color scheme, so I thought it was cute. Wonderful day with you, and I thought that was super cute. Then there is this one that says with love, and it's got this Project Life card over here to kind of off-center it. And then I used a scrap here, a Project Life card, and a piece of paper that I cut myself. Then there's this one. If you notice, I have the same Project Life card, but this one is a little different. It's got this other card behind it, and I put some washi, which you can kind of see, but I didn't like the way the washi looks, so I kind of mostly covered it up. And then on the inside it says love is patient, love is kind, and it's got kind of a polka dot. I wonder if the camera will kind of pick it up. Then there is this very first one that I made, and it just says hello, the hearts, and then it has like a date and where you can write the sentiment. And then there is this one, and this one says do what you love, and then it says hello, and this is a dimensional heart. And then in here I cut black cardstock and then use one of the Project Life cards to kind of use a white gel pen with that to write my sentiment, kind of like this. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was only 10, but let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11. So that means we have 14 more to go, guys. But I have to make envelopes for all these, so that's going to take me a little bit. And I'm trying to decide between black and white. I might just do them all white. I don't know. We'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. And now the video will kick in for my kind of process behind it. Bye, guys. Over. So I'm using this Project Life kit, and I showed you a minute ago, but I wasn't sure if I was going to show it or not. You know, I have a 2-year-old that never is quiet. Sorry about that. And so this, I'm just kind of showing you what Project Life. They have like, at Michael's, their Project Life on clearance, most of them, because I think they're coming out with new ones. And they don't say clearance on them, so, you know, go scan them, because good deal. I made 11 cards and still have a bunch of stuff left over. So I'm just getting everything together. I really didn't know what was in this kit besides looking at the back. So this is kind of my moment. I take, a regular 8x11, cut it in half, then, score it at 4 1/4 and then fold it all in half. So that makes my card base. And I'm not too concerned about like size of card bases because I make my own envelopes, so they can be whatever size. It just is easier to get 2 cards out of 1 piece of paper, and that's how I kind of do it. So I'm just kind of making a mat for these cards. I'm running the edges, and I'm just cutting that down to size to where it kind of looks like it has a border with the black. And that's what you're kind of seeing me doing. See how you can see the black around? I pull it up because I noticed it wasn't straight. And with art glitter glue, you don't have much time, so you literally got to pull it up super quickly. So now I'm just kind of looking at stuff and seeing how I want things to go. And I'm not really sure because this is the beginning where I'm just kind of going through stuff and seeing what's in there. And I ended up using these really pretty hearts and then the arrow that said hello, and I lined those up. And then at this point, I didn't know what I was putting inside. So I go on to card number 2, and so it just says, do what you love. And I'm kind of just playing around with things and seeing what I like. And I really like the word hello. And so that's what I'm doing. And I really like this back. And that's why I was kind of going with it. Because when I flipped it over, I noticed it had this beautiful backing. But I had already cut it to size and it had all I wanted. So I ended up putting glue on it and saying, okay, stick with what you were doing, Jan, because do what you love is really cute. And so next I am just kind of going through the cards because at this point I'm deciding what I want on the inside. I think the inside of a card should be really pretty as well. And especially when you have all these Project Life cards, I think just adding a pinch of color is so pretty. So I basically made my own Project Life card, which is just a journaling card, 4x3, edged it up. I mean, round the corners. And then as I was doing it, I was like, you know what? Black would be really cute because it's a white card base and I can use a white gel pen and then it would add some more texture and color to it. So I ended up doing a black card base to write my sentiment in that card. So now I am moving on to the next one, and I'm just kind of going through the cards to see what I want to do. And I ended up really liking this hello, but I wasn't sure how I was going to do the placement. And as I'm going through it, I ended up pulling the color out of, and it's kind of like a yellow gold, I guess you would say. And so I ended up really liking that together, and I'm just kind of fooling with other, I really like those, and I put that off to the side. So now I'm just fooling with other things and seeing how I want to make this next card. And so I cut it down to size. I really like the hello. I didn't put anything else with it. I thought it was super gorgeous and super pretty. But I'm doing the inside, and that one just says, have a nice day. And I stuck with it, and it's super simple, super easy, but super pretty. So now I have a white card base, and so I'm just kind of fooling around with what looks cute. And I had these sentiments that I wanted to use, but I don't think you should force it. And I really felt like at times I was trying to do too much. So I'm just looking at different things to go with the back. And I really like this card because it had a lot of the gold foiling, and I thought it would pull it and then kind of make it pop a little bit. And I kind of off-cornered them a little bit, and I thought it was super cute. And then now I'm just trying to see what card I want to go on the inside. And I'm playing around with different dimensions. And I end up putting on like a scrap piece of paper from cutting one of the other ones down, and then using one of the white pieces of paper I had left over. So now I am on to the next one. I'm making another white card base because remember I found that other one with the hello, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to use that one. So I end up cutting it to size and then like matting it on there and then putting the hello, and I'm just like figuring out where I want the hello to go, and I end up putting it at the end. And so I'm just finding a card that I want to go inside. So it didn't take a long time. Of course, the video is sped up by like 1,000%, so it looks like it's going faster. There's like, and then I cut out some parts where you see it flip through where I went to get more tea or my child was calling me. And so this was just over a process of a couple hours, and I was doing different things. So I just kind of left the camera on, and when I knew I was going to be gone longer than 10 minutes, I would turn it off, and then when I came back, I would turn it back on. So I'm one of those people that believe, like, I'm working on the journals, but the only thing that has stopped me from finishing those is because I have to get a scan sheet down. Otherwise, I'm one of those people that if I'm working on a project, I don't work on anything else but that project. And if it weren't for filming for YouTube, this stuff would all stay on my desk till it was probably complete. But so I had a point that I was going to make cards, and I was going to do nothing else until I made cards. So the one thing is I don't want to be a person that doesn't get anything done. And by not getting anything done is working on too many things. For me, myself, I can't work like that. So I'm kind of overwhelmed now because I'm like, I need to get the journals done. But I know that there's a process, and I really want to get them out to everyone where people are able to print them. And so it's a process. So again, I'm rambling on. I worked on that card. If you didn't see what was going on because I was talking your ear off, you can go back. But so I'm just kind of sticking stuff places. I went and got all this gold washi like at the end, right? Like I was like, you know what? I got a bunch of gold washi. And then after doing this card, I realized washi, I just don't like washi. People love washi. It's not that, okay, don't get me wrong. I don't prefer washi in card making. And I think the reason why is because I'm very clean lined, and to get it straight is not the easiest thing. And if you notice with this card, when I'm finished, the line's not straight. So I ended up having to keep adding washi till the whole background was gold, which I didn't want to do because of the fact that getting the line straight is not the easiest thing. So I probably should have measured it, which consists of using a ruler, marking some stuff, which I should have done, and it would have made things a lot easier, but I didn't. So here we are. So you'll see I'm adding more washi. It's still crooked. In the end, I ended up adding washi all the way out because I was like, okay, this is going to drive me insane. Or if someone gets it, I'm like, do they look at it and be like, she was lazy. She didn't put the washi on there straight. So that's what I thought about. And then if at the beginning of the video, you can see there's washi all the way down to the end. But I was trying to tell myself it was fine. It's fine, Jan. Leave it alone. And in the end, my mind won. So now I'm just figuring out what I want to put inside, and I end up putting that remember. Here's another thing. I put washi down. Now, mind you, I measured this washi and got it straight, but I didn't like the way it looked in the end. So I ended up covering over it. And it's just like I don't like the way that I think that washi had like a see-through film, and on black it wasn't very pretty and super thin. So I didn't like the way that washi looked, but I ended up covering it all over, and it came out beautiful. So I think this is one of my favorite cards that I made, and it's simple and it goes in a different direction, but it is just the heart. And then it says, love is patient, love is kind, and love is patient. And I thought that this was gorgeous. And then I think we're getting down to the last, and this one was gorgeous too. And it's super simple, and it just was using, and I'm kind of messing around to see what I want to do, and I ended up just cutting it down to the right size that I needed, cornering the edges and then matting that down to the card, and then just adding these hearts on there, and then adding the word bonjour and then the 3 hearts. And I'm kind of figuring out where I want them to go, and that's where I decided to put it. And so cute. So guys, you can really make a card out of anything. You don't need necessarily, I mean, just like play around with different things, different color schemes. You know, use things that you normally wouldn't use. That's what I kind of did here. And in the end, I had 11 cards. It didn't take a lot of time, and I really loved how they turned out. So I think this was the last card that I made. I had some other stuff to make some more cards, but in the end I didn't. And I'm just figuring out which one I want to go in the inside. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, because the best is yet to come. And if you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. Bye, guys.
We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing